What is going on, everybody? Welcome. So excited to be here with you guys this evening. We are going to do a mama bear hat and a baby bear hat, and I'm excited to do it. I had mama bear hats at the shop this weekend, but I didn't have baby bear hats, so I did a pre-order on it. I took the money straight forward. I took 100% of the money up forward, and then that way I'm going to go ahead and do them for her. The colors that were picked out were pink for her and white for the little man. So super excited to go ahead and do this order for this this lady that was over at the shop. The shop opened this week, this weekend. It was a blast. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find this live video here real quick while I'm on here. So just in case you guys have any questions or are saying what's up, I can see you guys on here. There we go. I'll turn this down. So if you guys want to chat with me, I can chat with you on there. But yeah, so I went ahead and I'm fulfilling this rest of this order. It went really well over there this past weekend. I have to keep reminding myself it's the beginning of the stages, and I have to also remember that it is, I only worked over there on Saturday. They didn't have us come out there on Friday because the sprinkler system still wasn't up to code out there, so we didn't open. They called us Thursday evening and said, you know, we're not open Friday. I said, okay. And then, but we're gonna open on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. So little man and I went down there, and it was just a fun atmosphere. Just a lot of people were super excited that we were open, and so it was fun. So I'm enjoying it. Enjoying that we're open, finally. So what I'm going to do is I've got a little bit extra here, so I'm going to trim that. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I always get asked, what is the vinyl I use? It's Siser Easy Weed. I absolutely love this stuff. It's super easy to work with. I can, you know, it's called Easy Weed because when you're weeding things out, especially the small detail like this here, and I'll wait to show you, and you guys can't see it that way, so there's just a little delay, but you guys can see it like that. It's super easy. All the small little writing, it's super easy. So now we're going to go ahead and do the hat. Mama hat. And these are obviously new hats, so what I'm going to do is just tug on these just a little bit. This is just something that I've learned to do. And the same thing with this. Our press is running at 315, and I like the lighter colors, so then that way, and I don't like doing white on there as much. I like black because it doesn't have a tendency to, the white has a tendency to pull the color in from behind, which would be pink. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and get this. I'll spin you guys around. Oh, see, I almost messed it up. Baby bear needs to go there, and mama bear needs to go here. There we go. All right, come on over and join me. Come on over and join me. All right. I think this is good right here. I won't be able to, I guess if you guys have questions, I can pull you guys up on this. All right, we're at 315, so I'm gonna rock and roll these. Also, a quick little trick here. I'm gonna share two tricks with you guys right now. I duct taped the top of the heat paper here to the top. I just duct taped it along the top here, so that way I'm not constantly having to take the piece of paper out, pull it out, put it back up. It's wasting my time. And does it heat up and everything? This duct tape, it's a bit thicker duct tape. It's this kind of duct tape, if you will. It's more of a thicker duct tape, if you will. It's like a duct tape, actual duct tape, like ducks in your house. Also, the second tip. I've been working all day, so you have to pardon me. I got 3 of these mats. So a lot of the Cricut mats go really quickly, which means that they get dirty and filthy really quickly. So what I want to do. First of all, wait a minute, time out. I want to say congratulations to the Patriots out there, okay? You Patriots fans, you know who you guys are out there. Congratulations for the win this weekend. So super excited for you guys. All right, back to this deal, okay? This is a deal of a lifetime. I'm not selling you guys on these. I don't even have this on my Amazon, but you can take a look at below, the descriptions are below, and you can look at the stuff I have that you can pick through on Amazon. I get a small little commission from there, but these here are called standard grips. You can actually get these on Amazon, 3 of them for 15 bucks. I think it was like $14.88 or something. Awesome, awesome deal. You get 3 of these, and they work well. I have the blue one. I kept washing it and washing it, rewashing it, and it just wasn't working out. Because if you have like a cat or a dog, or you don't have a cat or a dog, and you drop it on the floor and access, it's done. All right, 3:15. We're running this for 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and push this down. And we'll let that ride. You guys will have to talk on here. Tell me where you guys are tuning in from. Let me know what you guys are up to. The Michigan weather has changed dramatically from last week, from -13, -25 degrees, and all that to about, today was 50 something. This is a little rainy, but it was in the 50s. Actually, Mama Bear's perfect. See how Baby Bear is doing. Baby Bear is a different material than Mama Bear, which means it's different material hat-wise. So let's run this one just one more time. And we'll do this for half the time. So instead of 15 seconds, we'll just do half of that. Woo! You see how that stuck to the top of that? There we go. Yeah, I like this a lot better. All right, and the way I know, let's see, I got a thing. Paula, what's up? From Texas, finally made it live. What is going on? Texas, man, to have some Texas weather would be beautiful. You guys actually sent some nice weather to us out here. All right, so the way you know that you've got a good press on there is if you can see the material come through the backside of the vinyl, which it turned out phenomenal on here. So we got Mama Bear, oh, Mama Bear. And then we got Baby Bear, oh, Baby Bear. So there we go. This little boy, the reason why I ordered these, I had Mama Bear hats and they're like black and they have like little sparkles on, and the lady's like, yeah, I want to buy one for my son. And she's like, do you have any more that we could do? Oh, you know what we could do real quick? Would you guys want to do some socks? Let's do some socks real quick. I have some socks pre-loaded up. We might as well do those too. And I said, well, I can get you some, I can make them for you if you want to. She's like, yeah, let's make them. So that's what we did. So we went ahead and made. All right, so let's do, I don't know why my tripod's bending over. Let me go get the iPad so we can see. Like my junky table. All right, let's do, I did some reading on these. And I think these would look good. I got these socks, these women's socks. Do you guys like? Ooh, comfy, cozy. All right, so let's do these real quick. Let's weed these out. And you guys can see, I'm looking over here just in case you guys do have something you want to talk about, or questions you want to ask, or you want to get to know me. Get to know me. Who's this Eric Bland guy? What's he have a window cleaning hat on for? Well, I'm a window cleaner. I was actually window cleaning today and it just started pouring down rain. Shop went successfully well this weekend. I threw 71 cards in a matter of a few hours, and then I wasn't there on Sunday because my brother was ordained in as the main pastor to his new church. So went and did that, plus helped him move into his house. So that was a long process. So I didn't get a whole day's work in there, but I did make several $100, so that was pretty exciting. So now we're just weeding. How fun this is. All right, and so now what we're doing is I know the title says that we were making hats. Now we've already made a hat. Now I figured since I had these, the vinyl already cut, and I wish I would have had it weeded for you guys, because this weeding process is probably boring, and it's like, wow, thanks Eric for making me want you while you're weeding, because I know just how much fun this truly is. But let's just go ahead and do these socks while we're here. I had my son doing some socks. The socks were going like crazy. These the socks that we're gonna do is, if you can read this, bring me wine socks, and they went like hotcakes. Is that like the oldest saying you've ever heard? They sell like hotcakes. I do videos for this. I do videos for window cleaning videos, and it's so funny because I'll be talking to the camera and people are like, who's this crazy window cleaner you're talking to? So now people, like if I go into like Joann Fabrics, it's so funny when I walk into Joann Fabrics, or when I walk into Michael's, I go in looking like this. So I have my, my flat bill hat, and I walk in and I say, hi, how are you? And I bring my stuff out, and they're like, good. And then if there's a new lady that doesn't recognize me because I'm up there all the time, she's like, one lady was up there, she's like, well, today will be like 57 whatever. And I was like, well, can I put my rewards card in, my rewards number? And she started laughing. She's like, of course you can. I'm like, don't let the hat fool you here. All right, so real quick, let me take this out too, and I'll show you guys what I've done. You can use, which I have somewhere, cardboard that you can cut out, and it can look like this here, okay? A piece of cardboard. But what I've done is it's almost like this pegboard stuff without the holes in it, and you can use it for your press to put your socks on. So what you do is you go and you look from the heel to the toe, and I just do it like I'm putting my sun sock on. You just ball it up like this. And what I search for here is there's a seam on the toe. So I want to do stitch to stitch inside. There's a stitch. If you reach in your socks, you can find it, I promise. And then I just take it and do you sell on Facebook? Yeah, I sell the stuff out of Facebook. And that's really where I get a lot of my business from, is Facebook. So yeah, I would highly recommend that. Here's the crappy part about selling on Facebook, and I'll just say it because I'm real honest when it comes to sales. It's crappy and it's a crapshoot. The reason is if you better have the inventory and the money to be able to make a shirt. So I have 2 shirts that need to go out. They're Ray Dunn ones, and if you guys don't know what Ray Dunn is, like I do crazy, what is it? Something Messy Bun, TJ Run, Ray Dunn, and it's just a saying, and the lady wants that. And then I have another shirt that's going out to the same lady, 2 other shirts. It says mascara, coffee, rock and roll, and she wanted one to say mascara, coffee, country, and country or something like that. And so that was fine, and she came and picked the shirts up, or her first set of shirts, and then this will be the second batch that I'm getting her. But another lady I made shirts for, and she never showed up. And so here I had these shirts sitting here, and I'm like, well, I'm ready to sell these shirts to her, and she never showed up. So now I was able to take those to my shop and sell them this past weekend there. But, you know, it was kind of a crapshoot, so be aware of that. All right. So now what we're doing is, okay, so this one got like cut off for whatever reason. This had gotten cut off, but it's no big deal because it's just going on the bottom of a pair of socks. if you can read this, please bring me wine. I don't know if you guys can see that on there, but looks like you can from this side of the screen. So yeah, I do sell on Facebook, but you have to be very careful on selling there, making sure that people are actually going to show up for your product. And you know, it's okay if you have extra product and extra money for shirts, but if you're just starting out in the business, and I have another backer, which is my other companies, to back this company. But if I was starting out, and let's say I had a part-time job or you know, a regular full-time job, I would be, I mean, a mess of trouble, because when you start a t-shirt business up, it accumulates to other things. Like now I'm a t-shirt company now, do hats. This hat I did. Let's see what else. These socks, obviously. I do all kinds of stuff. Here's another hat that I did. Here's another shirt I did. But it just accumulates so many things. I do oven mitts and all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's fun. All right, let's get these socks over. These are so cozy. I love these socks. I have a supplier that can supply me socks. Oh, look. Underneath my desk is dirty. Thanks for looking with me. All right. So now what we're going to do is you're going to put them right in here. Again, if you don't have those things, use cardboard. You can use like a cardboard cutout. Now, if you have a thin pair of socks, I'm going to be doing, let me show you these socks. These are going to be fun. Not tonight. We're not doing them tonight. But these are like little footsies or whatever you want to call them. What do you call these? Shoe liner type deals. And we're going to do these, and these will be fun for women. All right. Here we go. Here we go. 3:15, 15 seconds. And push down. Use that muscle blend. All right, so we got this going. Let's let that rock and roll. All right. Hot peel here. So we're all set. Should be good. And here too. I got to get off of here in a minute, you guys. And I don't want to lose you guys, but you know what's on? Bachelor Nation! The Bachelor's on, actually. So, just hit record. Getting ready to watch Bachelor. Do you guys really think he's actually going to finish out with the girl at the end? Let's just be honest. Let's see. What's up from? What's up? How did you get your vinyl over the hat? Great question. I get this question a lot, and I'm going to show you right now. I have a heat press, but I'm limited to the plate size. The best part is when I do the hats, not just these hats. When I do these hats, I just use the plate here and just push down, and it's set to go. But you can't really do that with these hats. You can, and you're pushing all along, and you're going to mess up. So what I like to use, sorry about my bad hair. Look at this. What in the world's going on? All right, this is called Petite Press. This is below. You guys can look at the description. Give me a few minutes to load the description and everything in. It'll be, if you're watching this on replay later on, it will go. But I have the Petite Press. And what I do is I kick this up to 4. I get an oven mitt. I put it underneath. Okay, and I put the oven mitt on, and then I go ahead and I can press right on there. And I keep this up, that goes up to 4, so keep it up to 4, and then you can heat press it along the side. And you can see inside of here, you know, if you were to be making a hat. But that's how you can make a hat. In the same way, if you're making another hat here, this is another hat I was doing. This is the hat I did here. And the same thing, I just pressed it on there. And then I did the underneath ones there too. And then I did the BF there for Bland Fashions. That's just a crazy hat. It's a fun hat. So for window cleaning. But yeah, so that's how I use that press. I got cords everywhere coming, but something that you guys could use. So DJ, that's for you. All right, let's see. These socks are good to go. The press is still hot, but I'm going to let that I let it cool down. I turned it off for a second, but I'm just going to let this rest. And I'm just counting in my head right now just to go ahead and get that extra little, because this is a bit fluffier material, and that should be, see those socks come up? All right, yeah, see, that did exactly what I wanted to. What I want is I want to see the little fabrics come out through there, okay? I want to see those on there, because if I don't see those on there, then that means that I didn't get a good press, but I got a good press there. Woo, woo. Very cool. All right, same thing here. Take this. These are so fun socks to do too. Very inexpensive to do these socks. I sell these socks for $8 to $5 depending on if they're buying more stuff, but you know, you can get away with $8 on these socks here, and the cost of the sock is less than 60 cents from the supplier. You bet, DJ. No problem. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these real quick, and then off to Bachelor. If you can read this, this got cut off on the bottom. No worries though. If you can read this, bring me wine. And I'll still sell these. I sell them just like this. And people eat these up and they love them. What I do is I'll show you how I package them. And then I'll get off of here. I get these little bags. Like these. And I have the clear ones at the shop. And I literally just open it up. Put the socks in like so. Instead of having them out, people picking at them and dirt getting to them, like dust or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just picky, I guess. And then what I do, I don't have my stapler. I have it right here. You can staple it or twist tie it, however you want. I have a twist tie right here. It's amazing how much stuff you accumulate when you start a t-shirt business. When you start doing hats, and I'm doing signs for back of cars. That's very profitable. So if you guys are in the t-shirt making business and you're using your Cricut or whatever system that you have and you're not cranking out any money on the t-shirts, switch over to doing some back of the car decals, and you'll start making some money. And you can do that right on Facebook Marketplace too, as you can sell that there. All right, so that's what I have. Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. How many t-shirts would be good to stock up on the sell at the flea market booth? Well, first of all, I want to eliminate, Paul, the flea market part, because it's not a flea market, but it is. Okay, you can call Pig what it is, right? But it's a trade center, which we like to say, because it's just a lot nicer. I mean, literally beautiful grounds. The grounds that they did in there cost $60,000 just to resurface them. It's really nice in there. But how many shirts do I stock up on? I don't stock up on any shirts. Really, other than like the Ray Dunn ones. I stock up on some of the young Fortnite sayings. The Fortnite sayings like, we'll work for V-Bucks, things like that for the kids, because they want them like right now. But what I do is if somebody says, I like that pattern, and I have if you've seen it, I have all these shelves, and they have shirts inside the shelf. So if they're like, I like that shirt there. So they say, I like that shirt right here. All right, perfect. What color shirt would you like? So if you're asking how many shirts you should stock up on, quite a few, because if you get, 6 people that come in and want a large, then you're going to need to do 6 larges. Now, if you have that 7th person that come in, you need that. So I would say 10 shirts of each color would be a good thing. So if you want 6 green, or 10 green, 10 green medium, small, or small, medium, large, extra large. And if they want extra, extra large, then I can get them the next day, or I can meet them the next weekend. But I do take orders. Like I just took another order, and I didn't add it to the 200 and whatever I had, because I didn't close the sale yet, but it was like a full $100 sale, and it's in just graphics for a company for all the hours that they have. So hours of operation. They want a big sign done for their address. Sorry, for their address. And what else do they want? Bunch of signs up for their shipments and stuff. So anyways, I got that order. That's getting processed through. But the question was, what's up, Heat and Hustle Printing? Good to see you. But yeah, so I would say 10 shirts of each, and then that way you can print them, because I'm not going to print 10 shirts that say red, or I'm not printing out 2 medium, 2 large, 2 extra. Yeah, it'd be easier, and it would make them grab it right there, but I'm not going to print out 10 or 2 medium, 2 small, 2 extra larges, 2 large. I'm not doing all that. They're going to pick. It's just like when you walk into a shirt shop and you say, I like number 21 and I like it in a red shirt. Perfect. Give me just a minute. I can have that shirt pressed and done within about 15 minutes. But remember, the t-shirt sales are the small things. I have socks like this, the small things, right? These things are the things that people are going to actually take with them right then and there. And then I'm gonna hit their husband with, hey, do you need a car decal? Because the car decal is 125 bucks. So, and it's a pretty large decal depending on what it is. Sometimes they're 55 bucks or something like that, and that's where I make most of the money, is the back of the car decals. And yard signs, I have a supplier. I subcontract out a sign company, and it's through, I know them from window cleaning, for doing our signs for window cleaning, power washing, gutter cleaning. So I get to go ahead and hit them with that aspect too, and say, hey, you want yard signs done for your company? It looks like you have a lawn company. Sweet, we can do your shirts. Okay, so we can talk to them. And all their wife was to do is come up and talk about a $5 to $8 pair of socks. Now I've changed that $5 to $8 into $500-600 sale. So it's all about upselling, right? So yeah, so the shirts, I'm not too worried about whether they're going to sell or not. But what I am worried about is about having the wives come in, want a shirt. And like I sold a lot of those Ray Dunn ones, those mascara, coffee, and rock and roll shirts. I print out a lot of those because that's the ones people want right away. But I put other sayings on the booth. I'll have to do a live video on the booth to kind of show how I do sales and marketing. Plus, because it's in my hometown, I'm going to start pressing like window cleaning, gutter cleaning, and window cleaning, gutter cleaning, power washing. Goodness gracious. I don't know what I was going to say. Like flyers. I'm going to give them flyers away on that. So it's been a long ass day. But I'm out of here. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for having fun with me. I know I haven't shot a video here in a little while. It's been really hectic and busy. But the Cricut Maker is fantastic. Listen, I'm going to do a video, and it's going to be very, very shortly here. I guess instead of bending over, I'll just raise you guys up here. I called a supplier and that did all my shirts before the one guy that messed up, okay? And I called them to ask them a few questions. And the response I got back from this guy was priceless, and it made me feel good, okay? And a lot of people are like, well, that made you feel good, Eric? The guy said to me, the Cricut Maker is a toy that you'll never make any business by using that machine. You can never start a business with that machine. That's like at home. You can just use it at home. I was like, oh, really? Really? I could never start a business with the Cricut Maker, right? I could never make any business with this little lad here. Well, that's funny as hell because I already have a business with it. I'm using it, and I use it every day, and the thing works fantastic. So can you start a business, small business out with it? Yes. Now, if I'm pressing 200 orders in a week, okay, that's probably not the machine I should probably use. But for right now, this is perfect. And if I'm doing 200 shirts, I am subcontracting that out and then getting it done. I have another place that I can subcontract out shirts. So 10 or more shirts, I'll subcontract out. They'll charge me $20 to do the paper to do the vectorization on it, and then they will charge me 15 cents for each paper. So then that way I don't have to weed anymore. I can just take the heat transfer paper, put it on the t-shirt, press it down. So 10 or more orders, that's what I'll do. So I will charge the vectorization fee between $45 and $75 up to $125 depending on how crazy the vectorization is on there, because that could take a lot of your time. But what I do is I take the picture, I send it to this other company. They charge me 25 bucks to vectorize the thing, and then they're gonna send me a print. So let's say, let me get out of here real quick. So just business-wise with you guys real quick, this is kind of, you got to think business. If you're getting into t-shirt making business and you're spending more time, I can imagine doing 30 shirts on a Cricut machine. I couldn't do it. There's just no way. There'd be a lot of time. You could, but a whole lot of time. So let's say it takes me $25 and then for the vectorization, and then let's say 40 shirts. So $40 times 15 cents, you're looking at $6. So I pay $6 for 40 transfers, okay, plus the $25. And let's just say tops, they're going to charge me $10 for shipping. That's like really high, okay, times or plus $10. You'll get $41, okay, and I'm going to charge now, okay, mind you, now this video has gotten like way to the left. It's not even about the hats anymore. So you got $41, and I charge them between $45 and $75. So something like this, let's just say $75, take away $41. I made $34 just on the transfer itself. Okay, so I've made, again, $34 while this company's doing all the work, okay, on the transfers part. So they ship them to me, I get them, and let's say it's like a baseball team. I had a Little League football team just contact me, so I'll be doing some, the vice president of this, or the president of this, the vice president I know, and then the vice president talked to the president of this company that does Little League football, and they're wanting me to do all kinds of stuff, even for like the cheerleaders and everything like that. So anyways, back to this. So $34, right, I'm making on that. And then now the 40 shirts times $25 is $1,000 plus the 34. That's what I'll have made on that order of 40 shirts. So that's how it is, which is nice. Now you have to take away shirt costs and everything like that, but shirt costs on those would be Gildan shirts, and I get a Gildan shirt at $1.80 or $1.70 depending on when I purchased it. So, and then you have to add shipping in there, and your labor, and your time, and your vinyl. So that's another thing. But you don't have to do vinyl because it's a heat transfer thing. So